Alright, welcome back to the series with Lorcque. So this one will focus on me going through Sparkwater. I'll be picking up most of the quests in a second. Don't think I have too much to say. I decided on taming a scorpion, and I actually put some work into it so I could, I did turn in the hunter quest off camera, and I probably should have done it on camera at the end of the previous one, but I figured it was better it wasn't really that important anyways. And while I wasn't really thinking about the fact that hang on, beast training's over here. I could tame Claw rank 2 to the Scorpion, but I don't have the training points, so I gotta wait on that for now. But so one thing I did off camera as well, other than just taming the Scorpion, was taming a different Scorpion so I can actually learn the Scorpion Poison and the Claw rank 2, because the green ones that are to the north actually have both abilities, so I was able to tame them both to this one. But because I had limited training points, I just kept Scorpion Poison, which I already actually had, so I didn't even have to worry about that. I think I had it, but growled, so I could keep it on, so I can keep whatever I'm fighting on my Scorpion for the most part. Not much else to say. Just turned in the quest. I did a bit more cooking. I can't remember if I did anything with the long jaw mud snappers in the previous recording. I don't think I did. I think they just sat in my backpack, but I sorted those out, sorted the backpack a little bit. The most important thing actually was I actually made a small silk pack for this character. For one reason only, I wasn't too fond of the idea of giving this character a larger bag until I thought I'm gonna need the space just for food for my pets. So I decided just to do that. And I also made quite a bit more ammo. The next one I can create, I have to be level 15 to even use. So I figured making a bunch is better, and the main reason why I also did that was because I had a few, like 3 or 4 extra copper bars. So I made those extra ones, so I had 1 stack rather than 2 slots being taken up by them, and use it to make more ammo, which I'm probably going to need anyways. Figured it was a better use for it. I have flint and tinder. That's because off camera I decided to use the make a campfire, but I'm probably going to put that in my bank before I get going too much. But I have a whole backpack space anyways. I'm not going to worry about it too much just yet. But I think that's enough said. I need to go around grabbing the quest anyways.
What's up?
The oil stops flowing. Damn blasted stupid good for nothing. Isn't this just great? It's one thing after another with that oil platform, and I'm a week behind schedule. If you don't call having 2 workers get sucked into the ocean and your oil platform overrun by lobsters a nightmare, then if you don't call those a nightmare, sorry, then I don't know where you're from, pal. The oil needs to keep flowing, and if the boss finds out that this has gone on, he'll have my head. Maybe I could blame this on someone, but first things first, get on over there and clear some of those blasted creatures so we kick that baby into overdrive and start catching up on all the lost work.
Be good.
Assuming it's talking about that anyways, but we'll see after. But I know there's more quests to do. Pick up. What are you? Cannoneers. It'd be funny if you could actually... What are you? Oh, just a normal person. It'd be funny if you could cannon me over there.
One.
Nah. Whatever. Pick up this quest.
Hey, how you doing?
Oil worker Rascal. His tools. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I got a problem that I need fixing, and I'll tell you, it's not sitting around waiting to work again by itself, that's for sure. We're living paradise right now, but you know how goblins work. Eventually we'll be back on that oil platform, one way or another. Thing is, I got a set of tools up there from way back in the venture company days. I'm used to them, see? And the last thing I want is some sea sucker knocking them off into the water to be lost forever. Go up there and find my tools and get a few silver. What do you say, kid? Said that a little too close together. Sorry about that. Still early on the day. Today's a lot nicer than the last few days, so I'm definitely a lot more comfortable playing. There was a... Hang on, let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. I am recording. Let's always gotta double check about that. There was actually a quick power outage. It's not really an issue in the house, but because we have a generator as that backup generator for it. But it does mean that whenever we lose power, we lose it for a couple seconds, meaning everything I have shuts down. Oop. This is the main reason why I wanted to make sure I had all the extra space. I want to keep the Scorpion happy. I don't have a name for it yet. I'm thinking Dusty, but I don't know. I'm not good with names. Adding a little sting. Oh, I actually... that sucks. I actually had boar meat, and I can actually grab the Scorpion stingers off of the bank, but I think I'll probably just try to kill it for it. Hail. It is in times of peace that the body is set to engage within pastimes of enjoyment. One such enjoyment for these goblins is that of eating, and eat they do, goblin. As much as they eat, I am still competing with the others around me, and I'm hoping to set myself apart. I have been wanting to experiment with new recipes from around the Barrens, and while I may never get tired of roasted boar meat, there is more I can do to make my food even more alluring. All around Sparkwater Port, there are scorpions and boars. Gather chunks of boar meat and scorpion stingers from around the area, and I will reward you for the efforts. I would hope so.
Strength.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually a different alcohol entirely. I thought it was just gonna be an alcohol vendor.
Keep it real.
Antique goods. What is this? Wow. Okay. Interesting. Antique goods. I love all this fake stuff. Queen of Showers crown. Genuine dragon's claw. Alright, interesting. Kilrog's eye. Hey.
Hurry back!
I don't even remember seeing that before. That's funny. Wasn't there another? Oh yeah, this thing. I'm not sure. I know what something sends me to Stone Town. That's the only quest I'm not going to pick up until I actually head over there. Oh yes, I remember that quest. I picked it up on I think that first one is in Stone Talent, and that second one, well, I remember the quest, and it's kind of far, and I'm not gonna do it. Or at least not right now. I might do it later. I'm not sure how much I'll be doing in this episode anyways. Sparkwater Port, it's gonna throw me off a little bit, just because I don't know if I have enough quests here for an entire video.
Time is money, friend.
New power source. As a technician, it's our job to keep everything running, you see? Oh, we've run into a small problem, and by a small problem, I mean a big problem. The oil from the platform isn't coming in, and we're barely making do with what we got. That, and we're gonna run out of the barrels of the juice soon. But I got an idea anyway. There's a place not far from here to the west called Thunder Ridge. And it's got that name for a reason. The beasts there pack one hell of a punch. Give me 6 of their energized scales so I can take her with them as a power source. Now they're not going to be giving you their scales, so use them first.
Glad I could help.
Oh yeah, I think I also made a bunch of bombs. One thing I also found out after I made them was that they only stack up to 10, so I have an extra 2. So I'm definitely gonna make sure I use at least 2 of those. Probably try to use 2 of those in the rough dynamite, because even though this does less damage, it does stun. So I think it is better overall. But whatever the case is, I think even that's gray now. Nope, it's still yellow actually. Let's see about that though. There's a quest up there. I don't want to spend too much time walking around here. If I see a quest, I'm going to pick it up more. Oh, by the way, seeing this. So, when I was reading online what the goblins' mounts are, it said car. So I was like, I don't like the idea. Now, I still wouldn't say it's my favorite. Car salesman. These are apparently cars. These look like pod racers from Star Wars almost. Specifically like Anakin's, I would say, but a lot more wooden. But still, I do kind of like this, so I probably will pick up one of these, but eventually I'd pick up another racial mount, like a wolf or something. But I think I can see myself using one of these. Probably the red one, but I don't know. All these blue. My favorite color is purple, and that's not one. Actually, hang on. Let me make sure it's just the 3. I don't think I actually checked the vendor, but I'm assuming they'd have all the options.
Time is money, friend.
Oh well. So in the future I will get something like that anyways, but... is there something up there with a quest? I don't think so. I know it's over there. Let's just check up top of here. Oh yeah, that's the Blackstone mining. That Blackstone freaking flight thingy. Not sure what I'm going to do after I record this video. This video is not going to go up till next week sometime. Speaking of, I will say the video that's actually going up today, episode 4 for Lorcque, is as well as the last recorded episode I have for Erisandra is going up today. So I do kind of need to figure out what I'm gonna do with Erisandra. so I can have another recording up for next week if I do keep up with her. Otherwise, I might put her off while I work on the other warlock, like I've said previously. But the main reason I was bringing it up is because I'm not going to have Lorcque and Arisandra have videos up in the same day. So even though I said next week, I'm actually, if I'm not sure what I'm doing with Arisandra, maybe I could just let Lorcque, yeah, I think I'll just upload this one a week from now. And then once I figure out what I'm doing with the warlock, I'll have it go up from a week, at least a minimum of a week from then. But it's not going to be up on the same day. I would say probably like a couple days later. Also, for anyone that's watching me, that's watching this, that watches my site early, I'll be back to playing that either today or tomorrow, probably. Anyways, since it's nicer, I'm definitely up for playing more like action-focused game rather than a relaxing one.
Talk to me.
Well, I'm up for both. I do like this one. This mining operation is tough work, and we don't always get the toughest workers. You catch my drift? I got a worker named Axel who has been slacking on delivering his ore. That, and he often disappears during the day. Take well to lazy goons eating up my coin for doing nothing. So go and find him and get the copper I needed him to mine. Now, I think this quest, even though I just talked to this guy over here, and I'm probably not going to get, I know I'm not getting any rewards, but if I get any experience, it'll be worth it.
Yeah,
but
what do you want?
I'm pretty sure he wants me to mine for him. I'm not getting anything out of it.
Interesting.
Hey there. Nice view, huh? Oh, the boss sent you?
Keep it real. Yo.
Yeah, 10 copper. Yeah.
Glad I could help.
I'm not doing that kind of work for you. Maybe I should have read it because it would have been more fitting than been like, no, of course I'm not doing work for you for free. 10 copper is practically free, especially when I had to give up my own hard to find copper. No, hard to find. It's copper and it's not hard to find. Still, I would have thought that'd be more, but okay, it is. I keep forgetting. It always counts what's in the bank. In fact, I do think I'm just going to focus on getting the boars for this quest because I don't think that the Scorpion Surprise... First, I'll have to go to Razor Hill to pick up that quest. And the... I don't think it's really that worth it, but I could check it after. If I fight any Scorpids, then I fight Scorpids. Yeah, I'll fight a couple of them anyways. Now that I have a creature that can also hold aggro a little bit more, means I could focus on just shooting from a distance. I still got it. I need to get the Scorpid up to happy with me, seriously. All right. Ooh, look at that curve of the shot. I like being able to have my windows open again. I mean, it's not like cold out. It's in the 60s, which is really, really enjoyable and nice. But the fresh air is the most important thing for me. Well, a lot of people like fresh air, I would imagine. I think it also depends on where you live, though. If I lived in the city, like an actual city, like New York City kind of thing, I'd probably never have my windows open. I'd probably always have AC or heat on. Because if I had to live in a place like that, I would definitely rely on having the, sorry, I'm trying to think of what I was going to say. I'd definitely rely on having the windows closed to keep out as much noise as possible. I would never be able to live in the city. Living where I lived before, I always tried to be... I'm going to kill this one too. Because living in the city, I never really lived in the city. It was always the suburbs. But that was enough for me that I wanted to be up at night where it was even quieter. The city would not be a place for me to live in ever. What the? I did go for a walk earlier, but I just noticed the bump. What was that? Oh. It's probably nothing anyways. Forgot to put bug spray on, so I got eaten up by mosquitoes. No ticks though, as far as I could tell. Fortunately, that'd be worse. The what was it? Oh yeah, I forgot. But I didn't find any ticks. That's the important part. But I forgot to put bug spray on, so I got eaten up. Especially when I was walking down the side road that my family lives on. Once I got to the road proper for this town, it wasn't too bad. But yeah. So need to go pick up the I actually got 3 extras out of this. Interesting. There's a lot of great quests here, which really does suck. Seriously, can you please be a little bit happier? You're getting free food, more or less. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, keep you for now. Keep those, because I can cook some more meat eventually. What else was I gonna do? I think that was all I was gonna do. There's nothing in here I really need otherwise. I think I can actually, since I'm not sure if I knew that there was a banker here before this character, but when I was walking through here on Lorcque, on this character, I did see him by chance, so I was happy about that. But yeah. Picking some extra space. Oh well. Distributor for 38 cents. What? Wait, what? Why do I have you?
Hey, how you doing?
Did I pick that up by accident? Weird. Okay. In fact, yeah, I'm not gonna make any, crap. I will say, I had a freaking, well, I had a couple flies try going to my ear. One of them even worse so. Felt like it was still in it when I got home. That's the one thing about living in a, around the forest and woods more. It's actually, well, it's not even just that. There's a lot of ponds and wetlands around here too, so that's the main reason why there's a lot of it. A lot of them, but still, take that over living in a city. People are more annoying. Flies going into someone's ear.
Lorcque, what are you looking for?
Have you gathered everything I need yet? Yes, ha. This will do just the trick. The kick is strong in this, just like an orcish axe. You've done me a service. Here.
Go forth to victory.
Done me a service. I don't know. I'm not sure what he was trying to say there. Oh yeah, the whole reason I did that was so I could, how many, war meats do I have now? Good. This will work. Unfortunately, the big negative about having the scorp is that it only eats meat. I was originally going to use the extra fish to feed him, but because that obviously wasn't going to work out, I have to work with what I got. At least slowly over time I'll be able to clear out some of this space more. I think off camera I'm going to work on engineering so that I have more of a... actually, yeah, I still have that quest. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to go back on one of either. I could go back on this video. If I have the time, I'll probably put a cut in the video and end up going back to go back to Blackstone. But Razlik's tools, the oil stops flowing. I'm pretty sure that the 2 of these are having me go over here. Then the I have to go to the northwest for the thunder lizards. My cat's also quite happy about having the windows open. Don't blame her. Seriously, you're never happy, Scorpion. Scorpid, are you okay? Where are you? Hey, it's not my fault you went to there. Maggie, stop being curious towards the coffee. Coffee is not for kitty cats. Maggie, okay, I'm gonna have to move you if you keep sniffing around there. I don't think she's actually gonna drink from it, but still. All right. I don't have the humanoid one. I got the beast one because it was cheap. Once I loot this one, I'm swimming back up. Because I'm going to go to this one next. You don't need to breathe, so why not actually do that? This is why I can't wait to actually have the deep dive helmet. What the? I do need to get the humanoid one next, I think. God damn it. Both the ones I was gonna go after, potentially. I'm gonna try going back up. Because I still have to get the tools anyways from here, so might as well go look for that. Actually, that one respawned already. But yeah, because I realized I can actually use my Scorpion to still keep aggro pretty well without having to worry about them attacking me, I did put my other talent into another Swift Aspect. After I go through the Swift Aspect talents, I'll probably spend some on the... I'll most likely spend them on saving. Seriously. Just stay wherever you are, please. Not over here. Just oh, we're here. Do they actually spawn on here or not? Because oh, actually followed me up, sort of. Okay, so I just need one more oil claw. Ah, thank you. But yeah, the extra damage from the Scorpion Poison and the fact that it's actually can stack up to 5 times, I think is actually really nice. The fact that I can use Growl means it can also hold aggro a bit better, and it also has a bit more armor, so it's a bit more defensive. But the as well as the claw too. I also realized because of the accessibility and the color, the fact that I like this coloration. But I was going to say the accessibility to the good abilities from the other Scorpions. Whoa. Oh, nothing. Look like... Is it nothing? How do I know where how many training points I got? What are you? Oh, hello. Oh, this is one of the things that you could breathe with, right? Yeah, you could breathe under here. What is this? There's probably a follow-up quest sending me over here or something. Okay. Not sure what this is for. Interesting. Alright, so I'm probably going to pick up that quest that actually does send me to the Barrens, simply because it's just over the bridge and I'm heading over to the northwest anyways. The other quest I'm going to do, there's a couple goblins, I think one over here that is in the base game, as well as one that's over here I'm pretty sure got added by Turtlewell. And I'm going to do both of those in this recording too, probably. I probably won't need to head back to Blackstone for this one. You got him yet? Just waiting around. Well, time. I was getting scared. Thought I might have lost them. They're a bit more dirty than I remember, though. For mucking up my tools, you're gonna get a silver less. No hard feelings.
Be good.
Honored with the Durotar Labor Union.
Yo.
Finally, I was devising a plan, but all I could come up with was a flamethrower and a bomb. Big no-nos if you know anything about oil safety. Yeah, I was gonna say. It may not be all of them, but a few less of the seafood is good enough for me.
Keep it real.
Alright, so no other quests from these guys right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up this quest though, because it's probably gonna send me. I'm probably gonna go do the lizard one, assuming I have enough time. Oh, it's actually a red quest, so maybe I won't end up doing it. I'm surprised. What level is this area expected you to be for? Because Durotar is still technically a 1 through 10 or a 1 through 12 zone, and I have a hard time understanding why they'd have quests that are grayed out still. My guess is that they still have it's quests that send you to other zones or something. Eventually, you'll like me enough that I don't need to feed you almost near constantly. Oh, okay, I was going to say I didn't think it was going to hold aggro for a second. I'm mostly going to try killing boars and wolves if there's any wolves where I'm at. Anything that can give me like any kind of like meat. Boars especially though, because that's pretty much the main source of meat here in Durotar. Copper vein. Pick it up if nobody else does. Ooh, another copper vein. Pick those up if nobody else does. Put you here. You here. Oh, in there. That one is inside of the Harpy area, I'm pretty sure. So if I end up wanting to grab that, it'll be later with one of the quests. Because I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with whatever else. Because I'm pretty sure Stone Talon is 15 through 20. So I'm probably going to do more of Durotar than I was expecting. What I put for what I wanted to do wasn't a set in stone thing that was all I was going to do or anything like that. It was just the zones I wanted to go through on this character. Stone Talon was a little bit unsure, but I think in the previous recording and for this one as well, and any others onward, will say that it's going to be one of the main ones to go through. But I do want Lorcque to primarily go through Ashen Vale, because I would say, since even though he's assisting the Horde, the main one he's assisting specifically are the orcs, is my headcanon for the character. And even though the Forsaken could also use his help, I'll get to that later. I feel like they would send him they'd send him to the Barrens to help them out there, but there's not really too much of a problem outside the Quill Boars. But he's also good. But going to Ashen Vale, I think, is the main thing, because I think he'd be a good aid against the Night Elves. Although at the same time, Night Elves are very sneaky and stealthy with their force, and they're not weak, unlike how they are in retail. So I'm sorry. I'm never gonna stop going on about that. It's dumb, and it'll always be dumb to me how ass the freaking night elves became, more or less, in retail. How many blasting powders do I got? Because every time I get rough stone, I'm gonna turn it into rough. Okay, I'm gonna have space for another 7. How many meats do I got right now? 4. Chances are I'm gonna need quite a bit more than that, anyways. So I'll say at least 9, but. That's the one of the quests I was talking about. Nice shot, Lord. Nice. The fact that there's a campfire actually is good. Kill a couple more of these then. What you give me for a quest. The other one's easy to remember because it was a retail or classic/retail thing.
What's up?
This one is
Yeah,
hard for
what
me.
do you want?
Hey Hunter, I've got a business proposition for you. It sent me to track down defectors from the cartel that joined up with the Burning Blade, and I've found out that Fizzle isn't the only goblin playing with demon fire around here. Now I'll be Tinfault's hiding in Dustwind Cave on top of the Dry Gulch Canyon. Find him and bring me anything he's carrying that has so much as a strange mark on it. We need to get any info back to Gazlo so we can find out if there's more to their schemes. What? Why are you crying, baby girl?
Hurry back.
You're such a little baby. My cat is very talkative. She's like the only cat I've ever had that pretty makes like a huh sound. No, okay, that sounds more like a villager. I think people would know that anyone that owns a cat might know what I'm talking about. Like, if she doesn't know you're there, she doesn't really. She jumps a little bit like all cats do. If you try to like pet her or you scare her, kind of thing. But she always makes like a little purring meow sound, kind of. It's more of a purr. It's not really a purr. Just like a shocked sound, kind of thing, you know. It's so cute when she does it. She does it a lot, actually. And she. It's not just when I surprise her. It's also just whenever she's it's just stuff in general. Like when she starts to run or gets excited, she'll also make the sound. It's just so cute that she does it. I never had a cat that was that talkative, that made that much noise. What the? Devin went the wrong side. Wait, huh? Oh, it's in here. Interesting. Wait. Okay, one thing I did forget was to upgrade my professions, but I still got 10 more with mining due to the fact that I have that I'm a goblin, fortunately. So save up space. So I have 10 copper ore, so any other copper ore is gonna go into a new stack. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go grab this other goblin's quest because the one I just picked up is apparently only a yellow. He's actually not that bad of a quest anyways, but it takes me into the cave that's over here. It's not, I don't think, since I don't have it discovered, I don't think I can see the name of it, but whatever, not a big deal. So going forward, I don't know how often I'll do Lorcque, because one thing I do want to state, if for some reason someone sees my videos and is like, oh, I'm going to go harass this guy now, so he's had a hard time doing it, it means that it doesn't mean this character will like stop playing. So anyone that does that, go ahead. I don't really care that much, but do note that that just means I'm just going to probably pause the playing the video until I can get more up. So while it's going to be, I'm going to try to get a video of this character up per week until I don't want to play him. There's a possibility of it going for a long period without any, or a decent period without any, because it's also just going to be like, if I, even without some purposely doing that, I'm still going to run into alliance players that will kill me, and if they start camping my corpse, I can't respawn. As I said previously, the reason why I would never stream this character is simply because at least if I run into an issue like that with a recording, I can stop recording and try recording another day. So that's probably going to happen at some point with Lorcque. I can't imagine, like, not necessarily someone finding my video and purposely doing it, but just seeing my character and camping him. But that's what I signed up for by doing this character, so I'm perfectly fine with that. It just means that this character will be slow to level, assuming I even play it. Alright. I'm Lorcque, one of Gazzo's boys. Boss sent me to help the orcs here in Durotar. Things had been going good, except for the caravans. Can't manage to keep them safe. Makes my job a little harder, you know? The last shipment they promised it'd get through was snatched by the Dustwind Harpies of, where was it? Razorwind Canyon? I gotta have those supplies or I'll never get anything done. Follow the big canyon to the south. You'll find the ravine cut right into the west and east sides of the walls.
Have a good one.
Now, this is the easier quest. Going to the east part is a lot deeper, and he sends me on quests that way after. Jesus Christ. Scorpions are not happy creatures. That's why I want to make sure I keep killing the boars. So much easier having minions on a warlock. Not as they're not as useful as minions aren't as useful as creatures, or at least not as versatile, I would say, because you could definitely, there's a lot of hunter pets especially that are more tanky compared to like the Void Walker. I love how players can walk through here without very much of an issue from the Harpies, but those caravans can't get through. It's like I'm pretty sure there's more guards on those caravans than we would be by ourselves. Whoa, hang on. That's up top, isn't it? Nah, can't get to it. Wait, that's not it? I do need to go east if that's the case. Hang on, let me read that. Oh, sacks. There might be something else called sacks as I go through. Whatever. Let's go after this one first. Maybe I'll also get him to drop from the actual... Oh, I don't know why I did that. Crap. Nah, whatever. Here it is. Ah, there's one right now. This area is a lot smaller, so I might have to go back and forth a little bit more, but it's better for doing this quest, especially because he's going to send me to the east. I'd rather just do this area here. The Harpies are a little bit weaker over here too. Not that that's a reason why I would do it, but still. Go south up to this one. Food crate. If you give me meat, that might be nice. Oh, what the? Not sure if I missed that one or if it just respawned already. Some things respawn quickly, so. Right, I need to stop right clicking. Once I start using a ranged ability, don't press anything. More or less. Oh, I need to move my phone closer. What the? Alright. Worst comes to worst, I just sell whatever I get. Oh, or it could be water, which is actually still useful to me. It said food crate. There, water, usually water and that kind of stuff is kind of separate. Weird. Okay. Not exactly an issue, it's just strange to me. Nine, no, this one's 11. As soon as I saw 9, I remembered. I'm not sure when I'll get back to playing Duel and Thalion. Oh my god, that's right. I never, it's not so much I don't care about the character anymore, that one I was never really sure how much I'd play of him anyways. He's supposed to be a simpler character anyways. Most of my characters are relatively simple. I don't know why I said him specifically, but... Oh, I already have all 5? Oh, whoops. Oh well. Didn't need to kill those last 2. Although I would have needed to kill some more anyway, so doesn't make any difference. Kill another boar. Oh, it looked like that missed. The scorpion sting. The scorpion sting? Serpent sting, sorry. The scorpion sting is what my pet does. I'll probably have to make more of the regular builds too, I will say. It's fine. Perfect, actually, because I have 17. Although I'm feeding 1 now, I suppose. Who put that one on? Ah, you. I was gonna say. I will say the green one might have been a better fit for my goblin, but I've always liked the look of these scorpids, the coloration. I just never had any characters that I thought was fitting enough to give a scorpid to.
Time is money, friend.
I'm great at what I do, don't get me wrong, but this is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do? Build sandcastles? Hey, now, isn't that just the thing? You've got our supplies back for us. That's great. I'll be able to get back to work just as soon as I can find someone to haul these sacks for me. Gazzo told me once, Razlak, there's one thing you need to know in life, and that's if you want something done well, do it yourself. I can't deal with losing all our caravan, so I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Dragult's ravine lies through the eastern part of Razorwind Canyon. If we kill all the Harpies there, the routes will be safe. Of course, there was one other thing that Gazzo taught me, and that's you can get anything done for a price. So, going to help me out, Lorcque? Well, it's not really getting stuff done yourself. Now we should hit. That's fine.
Be good.
Getting paid, that's all I care about. Alright, so this one's just a killing quest, right? That's green now. Nice. Probably, I'm not sure how much I'll get done in this one. Let me take a look at. Yes, 45 minutes already? Huh. Nice. Okay, so what am I killing specifically? Savages and storm witches. That's deep, so I have to go through past these weaker ones. But yeah. So honestly, after I'm done with the Harpies, I might be actually good for the video. I'm not gonna have too much more to do with this one, I will say. So depending on what what the time says for this video, I'll probably do a new Soars and Burning Bridges as well as Shaznok next time. And potentially destroying Venture Code leadership. So I might be able to handle the 3 mobs. I still don't know where the other one was, but it should be fine. So there's no way in hell I'm skipping all the quests from Blackstone. Any of the quests. Did I say all the quests? Oh, whatever. I just mean like I'm definitely wanting to do all the quests, even with that one being an elite. And maybe the rare will be there when I go back. Doubtful, though. So one thing I will say about Turtle Well versus Classic or Retail, the earlier parts of the day are actually busier on here because of it being a worldwide server. And because it's worldwide, there's a lot of people that play, or it's gonna be like evening or at least afternoon by the time I play. It'd be afternoon for them by the time I play. I mean, oh crap! Too many people here. Please tell me there is somebody that left someone live over here. Can you go up there, Scorpion? I'm gonna be kind of impressed if you can. Alright, I'm kind of impressed. I just realized I can't even get you unless you fall down here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. At least I just gotta kill them. Instead of, it doesn't necessarily have to be... Oh. I don't think that worked. Yeah, I was just in combat. Just gone to combat. Is that option? Really? That's one thing that would be that's cool about having a flying creature. I say cool, that's something about it's not cool necessarily. I just like the idea having a flying creature like a vulture or anything, and just having them fly up to the thing and killing. I think they could still fly up to them. It's been a while since I've used one. I'm realizing. That's cloth, right? Yeah. I think that one's out of range. I'm gonna go for the lower ones because no one's gonna go for the higher ones as much. Oh. Explosions! Range should be enough. Come on. You have to come down to come get me now. Good. There you go. Maybe I guess I could probably consider my character also really good for helping the orcs clear out the harpies. I didn't even think about that too much. Yeah, this one I don't think is possible to get, at least from this angle. Best case scenario is I could technically see it through here. So that might get annoying. Yeah, no, that one is like safe. That one's probably been up there since the beginning of Turtle WoW. Yeah, that's fine. Oh well, not a big deal. That one I might be able to get, but that one's also is kind of far back. You wanna take a nap, little babies? I love my little baby. She's so cute. Let's see. Yeah, I think that one's gonna be. Yeah, it's out of range now. There's no way I could. Yeah, this doesn't even count as line of sight. That's not gonna work. So both of those have probably been there for a while. The only possibility I could see is if there's a way on top of there, which there could be, but I doubt it. Let's go back this way. Yeah, now that I'm actually able to stay at range more easily, I'm definitely going through bullets a lot quicker, which is perfectly fine. At some point, I'm probably going to keep a full pouch almost at all times. Oh, I didn't loot this one yet. Okay. Works for me, I suppose. Alright, okay, no, there's still some over here. Oh crap, sorry. It's a kill credit. Shaman, yeah. Is he using a two? Yeah, he's using a two-handed. Yeah, sorry about that, mate, but... Oh, 20? Hang on. Oh, no. I can hold on to you because you're useful. You're friendly right now, so I don't need to use up any. Wait, what? What do you mean invalid target? Did I press something else not even realizing it? I'm trying to think. I got actually almost 20 silver. Nice. And I'm getting linen cloth from these guys too, which is nice. Girls, technically, yeah. let's kill you. There are boxes, and I'm wondering if he's gonna send me back in there again to pick them up. I'm definitely gonna try putting some time into making more explosives after I'm done with this recording. I say make more, but don't really want to, but I kind of want to use up what I need to use up. Because making copper modulators and all that's not that useful, but if I can make like a stack of those, actually saying it now. And actually that does need linen cloth. Yeah, I'm not going to make explosives. I have plenty of those right now. I think when I get back to... Ooh, it's copper vein. I think when I get back to spark water, what I'm going to do is make at least a stack of modulators and put it in my bank. Dynamites I'm not making any more of unless I really want more explosives of that kind of explosive specifically. Because the copper bomb is a little bit weaker, but also has a stun, so that part's the nice part. And I have no reason to make another arc light spanner or rough boomstick. Also, between recordings, I'll probably also make sure I go to my go to the engineering trainer. Make sure to go to the engineering trainer and go to the mining trainer. Because I think there might be trainers over at Sparkwater, but they're more likely going to be in Orgrimmar. How much time has been put? It's only been 57 minutes. If I were to stop now, depending on what this guy says... Oh yeah, I think he actually sent me into Orgrimmar. I think this one will be a bit shorter of an episode because I'd rather... Because I'm going to run through Orgrimmar after I turn this in. I think I can breathe easy now, knowing that the Harpies won't be bothering our supply caravans anymore, and not one moment too soon either. I hope I'm being sent some fun little toys with the next shipment. You're pretty good at what you do, Lorcque. You ought to track down my boss and Ratchet. I'll bet he could find some work for you. Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't forget to pay you for the service you provided me. It's definitely the bow or the staff that's worth the most, and I'm going to say the staff.
Keep it real. What's up?
Now that introductions are out of the way, you and I are kind of like partners, yeah? Here's the thing. More than the general supplies sent from Ratchet, we had a special order those Harpies took. Those feathery fiends got their claws on at least 2 crates of weapons and ammo meant for Orgrimmar. Worse than the Harpies is the Torn merchant expecting the goods. She might use me for target practice if she finds out her order got lost in delivery a second time. Lorcque, I gotta get those crates back. Okay, so yeah, there's another quest. And I think it was pretty much saying I only need to grab 2 anyways. Yeah. I saw there was at least a crate or 2 over here, so I'm definitely going to do this quest. Good. So I have a few extra minutes because now I can go do this quest, and that quest will send me to Orgrimmar after that. So that works out a little bit better. Even if I had to go to Orgrimmar instead of doing this quest, it probably would have been over about an hour anyways, which is what I try to do for videos. And I do want to try sticking to that, even if some of them get longer. I think with the later episodes, longer is a little bit better. But I do find that I think people watch these videos when they're a bit shorter more. But I don't know, it's kind of random. What was it? Sometimes there's like crates and chests in these things that I can actually loot. Usually it's just food or water. So not really anything important. But yeah, once I do this quest, I'm gonna pick up the next one, go to Orgrimmar, turn that quest in. And I think the quest, there's either no quest after that, or the quest sends me to, here's one. Or the quest sends me back to the same character, which I don't have to do on camera. Oh, I probably will do on camera, but I'll probably wait till next time to actually do that on camera, if anything. Yep, here's another one right over here. See, nice and easy. Oh, it's a lot of walking around, so I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be any fun to watch anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna think a little bit more and having this character also be used for going against the Harpies. Because you know a lot of the Harpies go in for melee, so they have to fly down to you anyways. The important ones, as well as the deadlier ones in general, usually cast magic, and they can keep their distance. Although I feel like having a flying creature would also be a good idea at that point. Alright. ingots. Don't have a lot of copper, unfortunately, but I still got 2 stacks of copper ingots in the bank anyway, so not like I'm broke. I'm not ignoring that one, but you are going for that one. But yeah, I really do want to figure out what I'm doing with the warlock. I think for the sake of just making a decision, I probably will make a new warlock. It's just I think it's just gonna be more dependent on if I either do my high elf priest, which I will say, whatever my decision is now, I probably will do a high elf priest eventually, because I think I might make that my it's either going to be a warlock or a priest character that's going to become my main on this game. Whatever is not my primary would obviously be like a secondary character. I don't want to get shot, do you? Fantastic, you found them. I was getting worried thinking about Harpies armed with rifles. You think they could pull a trigger with those talons? On second thought, never mind. I don't want to think about it.
Be good. Time is money.
Mail must go through. You know, since there's another shipment coming, I might as well just wait for them here. I got a few more coins here to spare, and so far my eye for talent hasn't led me wrong with you. Now, I know I want to hire more hunters for later jobs, but we still have to get these weapon crates to Orgrimmar. A goblin's reputation is 90% of his business. How about it? Mind hauling this stuff the rest of the way for me? My no-good cousin Kozis should have made it there hours ago. He had more cargo to deliver and is probably drinking away his paycheck at the first pub he saw by now. Check there for him in the Valley of Strength. Oh, yep,
Have a
so
good one.
gonna go to Kozish, and then Kozish is gonna send me to the Torn, or whatever. Since I'm level 12, I'm also probably gonna off-camera go to my hunter trainer and see what I can grab. One thing I will say as well, and I might pick up the quest because at some point I will go back to Blackstone, and it probably will be in the next episode anyways. I don't know why, but the hunter trainers are sending me to my goblin trainer for its learning how to use a pet, all the way back in Blackstone. Actually, what is this quest going to be for? I'm probably not going to do it this recording anyways, but I want to see what this is, because I'm probably going to do it in the next one, depending on what it is. But, so yeah, all I was going to say is I'm probably going to have either a warlock or a priest coming out soon, whatever I decide on. And that one will be my main character for going through Baylor.
Strength and
Oh, yes, now I remember. You're actually... The spirit's useless to me, but that might not be bad to pick up. Plus, I think I feel more confident on my hunter to do that rather than on my rogue, where I decided to wait and I still haven't done yet. And luckily, I think I did this quest on camera on the previous time I was through here on Vargak. But whatever I did or not... Okay, how do I get training points again? I'm gonna have to look that up too. Whatever though. But I know this quest is over here on the right. I'm not sure if I recorded it last time or not. That was all I was trying to say. Not sure if I finished saying that or not. There's Gammon. Actually, I think it's it's right in here. Is it Gammon or Gammon? Whatever, I don't care. Mail must go through. I drink alone, pal. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, the supplies made it? Too bad, I'm done with this gig. Maybe I could be a pirate. I'm not going anywhere near that Tauren. I'm unemployed, remember? You want to see the deliver through? You take it to Kaja yourself.
Be good. What's up?
Yeah,
Keep it real.
not doing that one. I might also do a serpent at some point in this character.
I have just the thing for you.
Praise the ancestors. You've got my ammo. I have many orders to fill in the next 2 hours. You say Reslak fought Harpies with... Why am I lying for these people? Guess it's money well spent.
May the eternal
Whatever. Apparently, I am probably the most good-hearted goblin you'll ever... Well, goblin players in general are the most good-hearted goblins you'll ever meet. Alright. Alright, so there's nothing else from this character. I'm not buying a gun. I think the one thing that sucks is I could actually upgrade and get some of those, but I have so much ammo, I'm gonna wait on that. I am 3 levels up behind. Do you know what? It's not that expensive. I could buy like 2 sets of it. And I'm gonna wait. I could probably buy it elsewhere anyways. Alright.
Go in peace.
So like I said, this one's a bit shorter, but this will be the end of this video. I am gonna go take care of a couple things off camera, mostly with the hunter trainer, as well as the bank and engineering in general. I hope there's an engineering trainer here. I didn't really think about that too much, but I'm sure there is somewhere, right? Yeah, whatever. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.